Welcome to Young and Finch, the podcast created by Korean millennials. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 19 of the Young and Finch podcast, the podcast created by Korean millennials. My name is Josh.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Brian.
And in this week's topic, we just kind of wanted to bring things back a little bit, have more of a chill episode where we're able to just catch up, share what's going on in our lives, and touch on things that are going on in the world. I don't think we've had an opportunity just to kind of like chill and catch up and have kind of like a chill talk since episode 1. So it'll be good for us to just, have one that's a little more laid back. What do you guys think?
I'm down.
I agree. Episode 1, eh? Long time ago.
Yeah, seems like forever ago.
Actually, it seems like yesterday, but...
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it seems like yesterday. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. So what's new with you guys? What's going on these days?
I just moved into my new place in downtown Toronto. And
Nice. Andrew's a Toronto man now.
I am going to be a Toronto man soon.
You're not going to be talking like that anymore. You're going to be like, yeah, eh?
Nah.
And walk up to Andrew's crib, he's gonna be like, yo, nice that, fam. Sorry.
What the beep? Sorry. No, I was just gonna say it's gonna be such a pain in the ass to change all my addresses on my
True.
like cards
I didn't even think about that.
and personal information.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. But
Must be nice, though.
yep, it's a fresh new start, which I'm excited for.
It's a
downtown.
condo,
It is a condo.
1 bedroom.
It is a 1 bedroom.
Let's go.
Bro,
Let's get it.
I saw the video you sent me yesterday, and then I saw the views. It looked sick, though. Like the
Yeah.
downtown nightlife views. It's actually lit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty. The floor is pretty high, so if you guys come, not you guys as in the audience, but I mean, Young and Finch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'll be the
It'll be the
it's
hub.
not reach.
be the new Young and Finch
Yeah, you'll
studio.
see. The view is actually it's pretty nice. It's not bad.
Yes,
I don't know.
Nice.
I'm not busting my own bubbles, but I'm so used to the views in New York, so I'm like,
It's chill.
it's like, yeah, I'm just chilling. It's not bad though. So
It looked nice. It'll be nicer once you have like furnitures in and shit. Once you like settle in.
yeah, man, it was such a mission getting to this process or getting to this step until this. Sorry, the whole process was so stressful.
Yeah.
Are people living
Just
there
seeing
right now
it
then?
come to. I saw some people, but for the most part, it's empty.
Nice.
Yeah,
And they have a
sick,
gym too,
sick.
right?
Yeah, I think it's still under construction though.
Ooh, that's gonna
But
be
they have a
nice.
gym. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
a gym. They have a patio. They have a outdoor like chilling spot.
Let's
Nice.
go.
And I think they have a parking area for
I guess.
guests. I think I gotta see because I got the keys for the garage.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah,
There's parking.
yeah. So I'm sure there's. I gotta ask the concierge.
Nice.
But
True.
yeah, I have a question. Do you know if it's common for people to tip their concierge during like the holidays, like Christmas?
I don't think you tip them. I think you just like give them a gift if you
True.
want, but I don't know.
Would you do it?
Nah.
Would you guys do it?
No.
True. Yeah, it's
I mean-
like why, right?
Depends. If he was like the homie, like it's like every time I come in, he's like, "Hey Josh, how's it going?" Or like, "Hello, Mr.
Yeah.
Kim or whatever." And like I'd be like, "You know
Yeah.
what? This Christmas, I'll get you a bottle of wine."
True.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the person.
But if I don't talk to him, fuck that.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if you just
True.
showed up random. I don't know. Could be nice, I guess. But
It'd be nice, but I think that's like the too nice line where I'm like, that's not me.
Yeah. Maybe like a box of donuts would be okay.
Maybe like a coffee
like a Boston cream.
from Tim Hortons.
What the? So I realized that our condo developer has an app for all the buildings that they developed,
Mm-hmm.
and basically in this app you could look at all the documentations that they have, all the ads within the the other buildings, and you could like book your amenities through the app.
Eminem, sorry.
And like you could pay everything within this one app. It's so like convenient. I'm like,
So you could book like like those rooms if you want, like in your condo.
Yeah, like parking for later, and like the elevator for me to use when I'm moving in.
Yeah.
I didn't like
Talk to anybody?
No, you don't have to talk to anybody. You just do it through the app.
That's fucking nice.
So I was like, damn, like even condos are fucking automating everything and shit.
Technology, baby.
Yeah, so that was pretty. It's like super convenient. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I'm down.
Nice.
That's wild.
That's wild, then, bro.
Ryan, what about you? What's new with you these days?
What is new with me? You know the vibes. I mean, I'm moving into my own place too. Nah, sorry.
재밌다.
웃으면 됐어. I mean, pretty much the same on my end. Just working. You know the vibes. Everyday vibes.
Yeah.
I mean, the lockdown just got lifted like last week, so I'm slowly gonna go out to places. Other than that, I think just in the same boat as everyone else. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. I know that feeling.
Stock market's been fucking tanking lately, though. I've been that's been shitty.
Yeah. Fuck.
Funny how it started tanking after we released the finance episode.
We're like, yeah, we think it's a good idea for you to invest now rather than later. People lose money.
Bro, I hope nobody invested after that episode because they probably lost like 10%.
Even if they did, it'll go back up eventually, likely. And again, this is not advising. It is not investing advice, but it's good.
Just buy more.
Yeah, I should buy more now. Actually, it's probably a good time to jump in now. If
exactly.
You're looking to invest. Yeah.
Think of it as a discounted price.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Big facts.
How about you, Josh?
How about you, Josh?
These days, man, I don't know about you guys, and it might be the weather today, but I'm feeling like mad tired, dude. I'm like so burnt out. I feel like I'm turning into like a little grandpa, bro. I think COVID is aging me faster. I'm like more physically tired. I'm like more kuchana. Like I'm like, what's that word in like, how do you say kuchana in English? Like I care less.
Like unmotivated?
Yeah. Careless?
No, like I just give less shits. You know, I'm like
unmotivated.
Yeah,
you're just riding the waves. You know, just
kind of yeah. And like I'm just like my tolerance for bullshit is just getting lower and lower. You know what I mean? Like I feel myself getting more stubborn. You know, it's not good. So I gotta check myself. But I don't know. That's the vibe these days for me, man. I'm turning to like a little grandpa, a little angry man.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had like a social like proper interaction in like the past year, so that's probably starting to add up for a lot of people too, including myself.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But gotta like mentally push through that, right? Because age is like 50% mental. You know, like if you feel young and you are mentally young, like physically that'll follow. I think.
Big facts.
You know the vibes, but that's kind of the vibe, man. I'm also starting to look at condos too for rentals because my lease is coming up. So looking at different places downtown, but you know, other than that, life's good. Can't complain.
Segueing that to, I have a would you rather question.
Okay. Fire away.
Would you rather stay in or go out for a date?
For a date?
Yeah. Think
right now? Like with the state of the world now?
In general. Let's say COVID's done.
Oh.
100% go out then.
Yeah, 100% go out.
True.
Are you contemplating whether or not you should invite someone over or go out?
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, now that you got a new condo, all these things are popping into
new
your
condo,
head.
new man. You know the vibes.
No, I did best would you rather questions, and the first one was would you rather stay in?
Nah. What would you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it depends on the situation, which is the most lamest.
That's yeah.
Like if
answer,
you just met a girl
I
for
would
the first
rather
time, you're gonna invite her over or some shit. And you're not gonna do that. You guys.
Well,
are
I
gonna
never
go.
said it was first date. I'm just saying. Would you rather go out
Oh,
or stay in for a date?
like after a while.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's what I
matter.
say. It depends.
뭐 무슨 말이야 이 question이.
No. Best question, but like worst question. Sorry.
I would if I had to choose, I would stay in though, because I don't like going out that much.
아 변태네.
What are you gonna do staying in?
뭐 하겠니? What else would you do? Sorry.
What the? No,
Yeah.
like just
Just
like
chill.
yeah, just chill.
Yeah.
Man's all stressed up from COVID, huh? Man's
No, I
got
would.
release.
I mean, I'm like you guys. When COVID's done and if it's like first couple dates,
Mm-hmm.
then I would go out. Obviously,
There's so many things to see in downtown though. Now that you're gonna be there.
I already saw it all. Sorry.
Honestly, I feel like once you're downtown, it's kind of just like, it's just
It is what it is.
But that's
Yeah.
with any place. If you live in New York, it's like it's no longer like, oh, New York. It's just like
Yeah,
it's just the city.
The novelty dies off.
yeah. It's just
Yeah.
that's why I'm not like that excited.
But
But-
downtown's still nice though.
Bro,
It's still
but
nicer than
it'll be
uptown.
nice once you find that girl, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole
Nah, it's not
different
even about
experience.
that. I think if I
Re-experience the city for the first time
Yeah,
when
bro.
you're in love.
I'm just saying I'm excited. I will be excited if I go outside and am able to do shit. Then there'll be more
Yeah.
fun. But now it's just whatever.
Well, I have a
Yeah.
question for you. If you move in, are you gonna actively look like you're gonna go back on dating apps? Or
Nah, I don't
What's
think I'll
your
go
plan?
on dating apps.
So Andrew's currently not on dating apps, is what we're saying, right?
Yeah, we're gonna dox it out. Sorry.
why? Why is that docs? That's not docs.
I'm just clarifying the situation,
You don't have to be on a dating apps. You don't want to.
I don't think I'll just kind of generalize that question. I don't think I'll look for anyone for now until COVID's done. Actively, at least.
Interesting.
Really?
Really? Why?
Because there's no like what's there to do, and there's no place to meet people.
Yeah, Andrew's not trying to risk it for a biscuit.
Yeah. Plus, I gotta save up money.
Yeah, it's weird, eh? It's like nowadays it's like, what do you do for first date? Like have her come to your place?
Yeah, exactly. I can't even ask people to do that because that's kind of sus.
It's kind of fiend. But I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I think girls will understand.
Nah, it's like I think people have some people are down, dude. Some people are like so reckless about COVID restrictions. Like, I don't know. I'm sure people
Yeah.
are still like hooking up left and right.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's-
What about you, Brian? Sorry.
나뭐 알잖아.
Hey, so Brian,
So Brian, are you gonna be back on social dating apps? I'm kidding.
이거는 two-way street이야. 알잖아.
you're editing.
조심해. 너가 조심해야 돼.
Yeah. I don't know how much of myself I should put out there.
나 질문 이거 물어볼 때 조심해.
This is chess, bro. 2 steps forward,
아니야.
그래서 hey Brian. Would you rather spend the day inside or outside on a Saturday or a Sunday?
Why is it always going in or going out? Wait, say that again. What's the question?
Would you rather spend the day inside or go
It's
outside?
the same question.
No, it's
It's the same question, bro.
all right, let me check out another questionnaire.
Bro.
all 20 questions are like, would you rather use the washroom inside or outside?
It's gonna be like, it's a Monday morning. Would you rather stay in? Oh, I'm dying, dude. You kill me, bro. The funny thing is, how did you not pick that up, bro?
Where did you even find, is this six,
Were
this
you
is
like,
fucking
were you
BuzzFeed,
like,
bro?
oh, these are really good questions. They're both the same questions. Oh man, Drew got me cracked up, bro. Oh no.
Would you be able to run 200 miles an hour or be able to fly 20 miles an hour?
Wait, what website did you get these questions from, bro?
It's just from Google.
Okay, wait. Would you rather run 200 miles per hour or 300 miles per hour?
Or fly 20 miles an hour.
Definitely fly.
Yeah,
20
definitely
miles?
fly.
But it's
Yeah.
10 miles.
Yeah.
Like, it's 10% of the speed.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're running that fast, you might not be able to control it. Like you can
What
just
do you
run
mean?
through people and kill them.
Nah, you can control it.
Have you seen that show? The it's like the what are they called? It's like the superhero show, but like the opening scene for that show is the guy is like a super speed
Flash?
running guy. He just runs through. Yeah, he like
Yeah.
basically just runs through some girl and kills her.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a cool story, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, but it's too fast for you. Sorry.
But you can't like go to other countries if you can't fly. Oh.
What do you mean? You can just fly with a plane.
yeah,
No, I mean,
just fly
like-
the plane.
No, but I'd rather fly and go to another country.
But,
So-
but you can
so
only
the
fly for
plane
20
is-
miles an hour.
The plane's gonna be going like this, and Brian's gonna be like this.
Yeah.
Like a little seagull beside the airplane.
Bro, you won't be able to keep up with planes, bro. But
Yeah,
I'd
that's
still
true.
rather fly, I think.
Yeah.
나 알라딘이래. 알라딘 러버네, 알라딘 러버.
How's your carpet boy then? I'm down.
What would you do, Andrew? You'd run?
I think I'd choose 200. Yeah, run for 200. That'd be so much more practical.
Interesting.
But flying's pretty cool too. It's just 20 miles an hour is kind of slow.
What
Yeah.
is 20 miles per hour in kilometers?
It's like
20
40.
miles an hour? That's like it's like around 40K, right? I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's mad slow.
So you're looking at like school zones.
Yeah. 200 miles an hour is like 400.
But it'd be sick just to get that bird's eye view from the top, just like cruising,
Yeah. From the top.
Cruising
let it
down the
drop.
street in my 6'4".
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
Not the vibes.
Easy A? Sorry.
Down.
Easy A.
Like the movie? Sorry.
Don't you mean Easy E?
But Easy Andrew.
아,
좀 느리네, 애들이.
Sorry. Did you see the in Ontario, I think, or in Canada, there's like you can see when you can expect to get your vaccination by based on your age range and certain like parameters. People in our age range, or like at least my age range, and like like occupation or whatever, is expected to be vaccinated by like end of July or August or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard. Yeah.
That's fucking times away, bro.
July? It's not too bad, I don't think. But it is pretty far away
but
still.
if you think about like the way that the vaccines work, like you need a majority of the population vaccinated, right?
Yeah.
In order for it to like be like, what is it, like reduce the transmissions or whatever. So
Yeah.
True.
I don't know. It just seems like it's never gonna end, dude.
I have the article pulled up here. It's like so for Canada is only 1.3% of the population that's fully vaccinated. And anything you need
Yeah.
at least like 70% for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
But if they got 2 million the other day, then
No, that's just the shipping. It's not delivered yet.
oh, true.
Also, isn't there like stages of like the vaccine? You need to get like both, like the first stage and the second stage to be fully vaccinated. So
Yeah, there's two stages I heard too.
Well, they're
I don't know how
only
that
for
works, man.
some of the brands. I heard like the Johnson and Johnson one is only just one shot.
one shot, one kill.
Yeah. Well, that's what they said.
Yeah.
I know like the Pfizer and Moderna one is both 2 shots.
Yeah.
Pfizer one for sure. I'm not sure if Moderna one was 2 shots.
Do you remember when that shit came out about the UK? Because I think they started the vaccination, right? And then they posted an article about how like people were getting side effects,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like the article was like, oh my god, like they have like these people like lost feeling in half their faces, or like experienced these kinds of side effects.
Yeah.
That I just thinking back to that was so fucked up, because it was only like 4 people, I think, out of like 200,000 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they boosted the article to make it sound like it was a huge percent of the
Yeah.
population, and
Yeah.
like all of them recovered too. So it's like,
Yeah.
I think a trend I'm seeing right now is there's so much misinformation and so many misleading articles that it's hard to really like trust any of the news sources and outlets and stuff like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually funny because there's a Vox video that actually clarified what you just mentioned.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they go by, I mean, I think there are some news outlets, if they provide some factual and some background into a story, it's good.
Yeah. No, for sure. And they should be. Like in one of my group chats, my one friend will just send out random articles that are like, you know, like new COVID strand in whatever. And he just sends it. And like, I'll check the source and it's like The Onion. I'm like, bro, fucking fact check yourself.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm like, is this true? He's like, I don't know. I just sent it. I'm like, well, don't do that. Like, fuck.
You know what pisses me off though? I go on Instagram and I go into the comment section, and then these kids are like have the emoji of like a sheep,
Yeah.
and then I like click on their profile. They're like fucking 16 years old, and they're like, "Yo, stay woke," and I'm like, bro, like at least like fucking explain what you're trying to say, man. Don't just put like a sheep emoji everywhere and like, you know, try to create.
Wait, why did they
more
put a
confusion.
sheep?
Because
Because
people
they're
are
saying like COVID's like a fucking hoax.
yeah,
You know,
Oh.
stay woke, you know?
Wait, why is it a sheep though?
Because they're saying you're a sheep. Like you're following what the government's telling
Oh,
you.
I see.
Yeah.
You know? In other news, something that's really been popping these past couple weeks is Clubhouse. I know that,
yeah.
again, I don't think we've either, like any of us has really tried it out yet either, but I was looking into this a little bit more because it seems to be everywhere, and everyone on our story is popping, like not popping, but posting their like invitations and screenshots of their calls and shit like that. So I did a bit more research into kind of understanding what it is.
Yeah.
But it seems pretty interesting. I don't know, like, what do you guys think about, like, do you guys think it's like a fad? Do you guys think it's the new thing?
I think it's a fad
Yeah? Why?
because it seems very similar to a lot of chatting like other applications that are
Mhm.
similar, and I think it's overhyped. It's like, you know, do you remember Harlem Shake?
Yeah.
It kind of has that vibe. It's just
Like, you just think that it's viral?
It'll be hot. Yeah, it'll be hot for like a couple months, and then I think it'll die out because the whole premise of Clubhouse right now, I believe, is based upon the invitation system, and a few celebrities started it,
yeah.
so it has that exclusivity
Mm-hmm.
feeling. But I heard that they're getting rid of that, right?
That might just be for the beta release. But I think that's part of
True.
the whole like, what do you call it? Like the business model. Like that's kind of the what they're going for, to build this thing where it's cool, it's invite only kind of thing.
Yeah, but I'm not really sold on it.
That's fair.
because I mean, first of all, I don't really care about talking to other random people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So unless we have something to talk about, right? If it's like one of our audiences, then obviously I would love to talk with them. But if it's someone just random, then it's like, do I really care?
But what if it's like a celebrity? Like, I saw some of the stories, and people that we're following, were like some people of like our followers and listeners and stuff like that are like in group chats with like BY and other like Korean celebrities and singers and shit. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I guess you could do the same thing with Instagram Live though, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. If I wanted to look at celebrities. I don't know. I just think there's other platforms that kind of connect if you're looking for celebrities specifically.
True.
I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting concept. It's like literally like pretend that you're in like a lecture room and you have like all these, you know, like audiences in front of you, and you just talk, and you know, if they raise their hand, I think they're allowed to talk.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a good way to like interact, build your audience, and, you know, stay engaged with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you definitely need at least some kind of like followers or some kind of like popularity in order for people to like actually join in and care, I think.
I saw a screenshot of someone's okay, no shade, but I saw a screenshot of someone's group chat or Clubhouse, but it was only like 2 people.
So you might as well just make a phone call.
It's like I was just thinking that like what if we started one and it was just us 3 and nobody joined, and then we're just talking, we're like, so what's new, guys? It's like, all right, that's cool.
Bro,
All right, talk
like,
to you guys soon. See ya.
like one person joins and then we're like talking and then they just leave. And we're like, oh shit. We're like,
It's like when you start like an Instagram, like a live feed, and then you see the one person join, and then they disappear.
You know why they do that? It's because they press it by
just like
accident.
waiting with their phones out. But
That's funny.
I'm not gonna try it
So
out though.
fiend. I'm down.
Yeah.
Why not?
See, here's the thing. Like,
Yeah, I'm down to try it out too.
we actually
It's
got
just-
quite a few people reaching out to us about it, and you know, obviously we appreciate you guys messaging us and stuff, but I was actually really like, when it first came out, I was like, that's very interesting. And one of the people that we are connected with on Instagram like was telling us about it, and it seemed really cool. So I asked for the invitation, and she informed me that it was for Apple users only. And so
Well, I'm sure they're gonna patch that.
Wah,
soon.
wah, wah.
They have to.
yeah. So I don't know, man. Fucking Clubhouse is slacking, bro.
I think since we're in that topic, maybe we can talk about what our plans are in the upcoming months.
Sure.
Sure.
So, I guess this is episode 19, and our plan right now is to upload this one and then have one more episode the week after for episode 20, and we're planning to take a few weeks off just to gather our thoughts and just reorganize everything.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep brainstorming things like that, but our big plan was to head into YouTube and even show our faces, and I think that's gonna bring in a lot of new audiences and also be able to provide a lot of exposure to our content. And we have so many like interesting and fun ideas for YouTube. I think all 3 of us are, we have pretty good chemistry when we're together. So,
Sure.
we want to show our personality, show our humor, and also be able to connect with you guys through, our Korean culture. So we have a lot of things in plan. So just stay tuned for that.
Yes, sir.
I think the main point in our future plans is we want to try diversifying some of our content. I mean, like Brian mentioned, YouTube is a space that we're just thinking about, exploring, and we think it'd be fun to bring other types of content. But, our bread and butter is, going to be the podcast. That's going to be our baby. Like, we're not going to let down on the amount of effort and quality and content we're trying to put into providing some good podcasts. Hopefully working with other people, collaborating is something that we're hopefully thinking about in the near future. Granted, there's some logistical things that we have to figure out, but we just want to grow further and get more feedback from you guys and provide better topics and conversations, and we just want to bring more exposure to what it's like growing up as a Korean in North America, and touching on that experience and people who come from different walks of life and whatnot. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I think we touched on a lot of good topics this season.
Yeah,
and I think season 1 was really good because we were just trying to find our find our groove a little bit. I think this season we really kind of came into our own a lot more.
Yeah, I think just with anything, like I think you get comfortable the more you do it. And I think that's what happened. And looking back, like, what do you guys think of the podcast? Like, did you guys think that, what we have now is, it's not like anything spectacular or anything big, but, it's still something. We have like a small snowball rolling. And, I think we're heading towards the right direction, slowly but surely, but we are moving forward.
Yeah.
But, what did you guys think? Like, what's your initial thoughts and you know, what's your perspective on like what we have going on right now?
Yeah, like I think, you know, just to put it simply, I think it's going better than I expected. You know, I think the topics we're touching on, the conversations we're having with people like our listeners and you know, people we're interacting with on social media, like I love that we're able to touch on things that people are able to relate to, and provide, you know, maybe a bit more insight and a bit more exposure as into the Korean American experience, right? I like again, I think the content is great. I'm very proud of the work that we're putting out. And yeah, just hoping for bigger and better things to come, right?
Yes, sir.
What about you, Andrew?
Yeah, no, definitely, you know, just learning to invest my time and energy into a side hustle and seeing returns in terms of interactions with people is definitely it was a interesting journey so far, and I'm excited to see how this will grow and how will I guess flourish with other types of content that we'll be providing. So I'm looking forward to that. Based on the analytics, it seems like a lot of people are interested in the spicier topics like dating,
Yeah,
like, you know, those a little bit more personal,
saucier
topics. So
yeah,
maybe in the future, yeah, I'm just maybe considering in the future that for content wise, not podcast wise, other contents like YouTube, maybe we could touch upon more of those types of topics. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, even for the podcast, I feel like with something like dating, like we've just scratched the surface. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like there's so much more we can talk about. So many different aspects, experiences, details, you know. Like I think we literally just touched on first dates and casual dating. So the one thing I am a little bit nervous about is because currently we don't have our own personal socials connected with the podcast, and so you know, our immediate friends and stuff haven't really heard it, and don't really know about the content that we're putting out. And honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about that. Same with
I think that's fair.
yeah.
Really?
How do you guys feel? Like yeah, it's kind of like
I don't really care.
really? I mean, again, yeah.
Because for me, when I look at other people's YouTube channel, I'll be like, okay, cool, good for them. So I'm sure they'll think the same for us.
Yeah. But I mean, YouTube is one thing, but I think the podcast, we've been vulnerable, and I think we'll probably continue to be vulnerable depending on the topics and stuff. So it's like to kind of like put yourself out there.
I think that's fair, but I think like all three of us, I think, you know, what we say is like genuine, honest, and, you know, we're not always politically correct, or, you know, we might not always have the right answer, but, you know, that's part of our journey. And, you know, it's what we've learned so far in our 20s. You know, how much can we know other than, you know, what we've experienced? So I hope people like your friends or my friends, when we, you know, release our podcast, they'll appreciate, you know, the things that we say and appreciate our perspectives and things like that. And if they don't, you know, maybe you and I aren't the people that they should look up to, you know. And if there are people that relate with you, then that's great.
Yeah, no, it's true. I was just thinking, like, I feel naked.
I don't know. I think it's good to just not care, but it's hard to do that.
That's fine, but I care.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to not care, but
once you put anything on the internet, like you'll always
gotta be
have
cautious.
That,
yeah,
you know, in the back of your head, it's like, yeah, like what if people don't like me, or what if people?
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about saying the wrong things.
I'm not worried about that either. I'm just worried about, it's like you just can't take it back, you know?
Yeah. What's on the internet is always on the internet.
And to to again, I think we're kind of at a comfortable point because we're still like we still haven't provided our identity. People don't know who we are, right? So we're still kind of behind that safe wall. Not that we're hiding anything, but once we're out, it's like we're just out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Andrew, do your thing, bro.
All right, guys.
All right.
For this week's episode, we talked about some random things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
This is kind of more chill. Maybe a little more random, but it was kind of nice just to have a laid back episode. And definitely good to reflect.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know in the comments if you would like to see, or not even the comments, in the DMs, if you would be interested in seeing YouTube videos from us.
Mm-hmm.
And if yes, DM us any types of topics you guys have, and we'll consider it. Thanks. Bye.
Yes, sir. Hope you guys enjoy listening to this episode. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Young and Finch. And also, you guys can start following us on YouTube at The Young and Finch.
Yes, sir.
Because make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Because you never know when we're going to upload.
God, Jesus Christ. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, and give us a 5-star on Apple Podcasts if you like what you're listening to. And
yes, sir.
Thank you. Thanks to everyone who's been listening to the podcast and supporting us since day one. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
Take it easy.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace. Alright, start recording again. Let me know when we're good. Alright. 3, 2, 1.